Shingle Creek Golf Club, in the heart of Orlando, is home to a wonderful Arnold Palmer redesign that offers much more than the typical Florida resort course. Located conveniently within striking distance of Orlando's International Airport, Shingle Creek provides welcome respite away from the buzz of the vast array of nearby tourist attractions. We recently paid a visit to see if it truly is fit for a king.
It was created back in 2003 as part of this immaculate resort here in Orlando, Florida. It has been redesigned since by Arnold Palmer Design Company. It definitely added a little bit of teeth to our golf course, so to say, whereas it was typically more of a resort golf course. Now we got a little bit of challenge that we can really put out there for the pro player.
David Harmon originally was the designer, and Palmer came in and did a redesign for us, and it's changed the landscape of the greens, especially in a big way, much more severe as far as false fronts, a little more undulation on the greens. It's a challenge. You have a variety of different shots now that I can help people maneuver around the green instead of it just being the typical little chip and run shot.
I think a typical Florida golf course is, bunkers, water, flat greens, expansive, wide fairways. But I think where we differ is from the 100 yards and in. I think the green complexes, the surrounds, all those different little layers that are around the green complexes really make us different.
The reshaped Palmer layout boasts a number of memorable holes, crafted to provide a stern test for players of all abilities. And there's more to it than meets the eye.
He kind of pushed the bar a little bit, gave us some interesting looks that I know that his designers were curious to try, and it's been very well received. There's a really good drive you have to hit on number 3. It's a dogleg right around the lake. Getting the right distance and shape on that particular tee shot is paramount. And then, for a fairly nondescript par 4 hole, number 4, that green complex I've seen more doubles and triples made from, not that difficult of a tee shot. Fairway's fairly wide open. Bunker is pretty much out of play. It's just kind of out there looking at you, but the complex itself, if you don't hit it perfect, it's either going to come back and you're having a very tough chip going up. If you hit it too long, it rolls off the back, and good luck getting up and down.
One of the standout holes is the drivable par 4 14th. With water running all the way down the left, waiting to swallow errant drives, it's a classic risk-reward hole.
I like that hole because I like that go-for-broke type direction. It's certainly right out of Arnold Palmer. I was his director of instruction at Bay Hill for about 15 years before I came over to Rose and Shingle Creek, so I understand his method and mentality there. And so, yeah, you have a risk-reward type opportunity. You got water all the way down the left, hit it over the green, back into the water again because it's kind of a peninsula type island green. And the best play is to take a high draw, which is the shot he loved to play, right? He'd never hit a fade shot. If you're hitting a fade, you're basically having to take it over water. So the safest play would, if you have a draw, take it down the right-hand side on that hole and try to turn it over and run it onto the green.
And Shingle Creek offers far more than just a top-quality golf course. The impressive Spanish Revival Hotel is a perfect base for your stay and hosts a wide range of functions.
We have an expansive convention area, plenty of room, 1,500 rooms. We host convention after convention, so it's definitely a place that if you're thinking of having a business meeting, you definitely want to tie in some golf. This is the place to come, right next to International Drive, right next to all the attractions. It's really a central location for everything, and we do everything top-notch.
The club is also home to the Brad Brewer Golf Academy, where one of the most respected coaches in the region, who himself worked closely with the great Arnold Palmer for many years, caters for players of all levels.
I've been here since the beginning. They opened up the golf course in December. We opened up our academy in January, and that was 2004. And it's been fun to watch every floor on that building go up. In fact, I think I have video of golf swings with the building and every floor going up in the background. It's kind of fun. And since the hotel's opened up, it's been fantastic. My methodology, a lot of it came from what I learned from Palmer and also working with some of the top players that I've worked with. Technique is important, certainly one of the foundations. Beyond that, you have to understand how to play the game technically, tactically. You have to take them to the golf course and tactically maneuver them around. It doesn't matter if they're a new player or a tour player. They have to really understand the process of getting their skills and their game around the golf course efficiently. And then finally, it's emotions, so technical, tactical, and emotional skills. And guess what? Emotions run the show. So if you can't control your emotions, the best technique and tactical go right out the window. So we focus a lot on how to manage yourself emotionally throughout a round of golf. It's a key ingredient to playing your best and having fun. The goal for us is to create a learning environment so that you're self-learning. You're experiencing certain techniques and challenges that entertain you, number one, and give you some awareness of what you can do a little bit differently. So we're not going to get into your face and preach and tell you what you're doing wrong, and why do you want to know what you're doing wrong? You want to focus on doing certain things in a certain way correctly, and we'll challenge you to do that, and the environment certainly is warranting to that type of an experience.